Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Oh, hey, it's Daredevil. I don't feel so good. Oh. Wait a minute.
You suck.
I kind of feel violated.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another 31 horror toys in 31 days! And today we're going to take a look at a DC Icons figure. It's Deadman. Can't have Halloween without a ghost, and here we have old Boston in his dead outfit and his death. This is actually from the Brightest Day series, and yeah, I found this at my local comic book store, Comic Book University on the south side of Indianapolis. If you're in the Indy metro area, definitely go check them out. It is a fantastic store, and this is a figure that I have been looking at on eBay for a while, and I ended up finding it there. It was about $25, I think, after tax. So definitely worth the money, considering it was about 20 to 30 bucks online. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Deadman in the packaging, and this thing looks really, really cool. I have two other DC Icons figures. I have a Green Lantern that I got at the flea market, and I have a Superman that I also got at the flea market. But this is the first one I've gotten in package. We've got Deadman right here. We've got this little ghostly version of him. He comes with some interchangeable hands. It says Icons. It says DC Comics. Series number 2. We get the little D up the top for Deadman. And it says Deadman on the corner here. And this is DC Icons, Deadman, Brightest Day, number 02. So yeah, kind of cool. Yeah, there's a logo right there. There he is. Looking all kinds of cool. I will say that I really wanted to get this for this ghostly image here. This is what you use to possess other characters, I guess. But yeah, definitely cool. DC Icons. And it says Deadman right there. Looking all kinds of cool. DC Icons. Here's figure number 2. Back of the package here. It's got the other figures in this wave, which include Batman, Green Arrow, and Mr. Miracle. All very cool looking, so just kind of a close-up. Yeah, that Batman looks good. There's a Green Arrow. That Green Arrow looks really good. And then Mr. Miracle. Very, very cool, very nice, very well done. I'm very excited to get this guy out of box, actually. So let's go ahead and do that and see what we think. So here we have Deadman out of the packaging, and this figure is actually very, very cool. These are the closest thing to DC Marvel Legends that exist. I mean, DC Icons does a pretty good job on the figure. Sometimes this is definitely the case. This has all the same articulation that you would find in a Marvel Legends character. Now, he does come with some accessories. He comes with some alternate hands. I've actually switched them out already. He comes with these little fisted hands in the package, and then these kind of these open hands that are the alternates. I like those a little bit better because when I always read Deadman in the comics, he's always kind of floating about and his hands are always kind of open, and I rarely see him fist up and punch somebody. So I figured I'd go ahead and put the open hands on him. Now the other thing he comes with, and this was something I was really looking forward to, is this kind of ghost mask. So this is a translucent piece of rubber that has Deadman on there. Let's see if I can get this focused in. So yeah, this looks really, really cool. Definitely dig this. It's very, very soft. And what you do is put this over another action figure. All right, so we're going to bring in Superman right here. Now, I believe this is an Icons Superman. I'm not really sure. I can't find any markings on it. If you know what Superman this is, please leave a comment down below. I really dig this figure. I got him for $1 at the flea market. So definitely very, very cool. What you do with this little ghost thing here is you take said character and you just put it over the character, and there he is. He is now possessing Superman, and that is just creepy as hell for sure, but I like it. I think it's a fun little accessory piece that comes with him, and it's definitely different. Now, as far as articulation on Deadman here, his head moves back and forth. He looks down just a little bit, and then he looks up barely. He has a diaphragm joint, but there's not much articulation. It's more of a wiggle. And then he can ab crunch this far down. He does not ab crunch up very much at all. His arms are on a hinge right here. They do swing all the way around. He has an upper bicep joint. He has a double jointed elbow. His wrists are on a twist. They are also on a hinge. There is no swivel at the waist, unfortunately. He can kick up that far. He can kick very, very little back. He kicks way the heck out there like that. He does have a double jointed knee, which is very, very cool. He has a hinge joint on his foot. And he's got that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love! With this being his widest possible stance with both feet still flat on the floor. Taking a closer look at the figure itself, I love the sculpt on this guy. The black eyes, the white paint, the kind of black wash on it. The very deep red that's on his suit looks nice. And I like how the inner collar has a different color red on the outside. It's a little brighter on the inside of it. All the sculpt work looks really good. There's a nice black wash that's over the red on the suit, which is really, really cool. They really kind of, capture that cloth and look on the outfit, which is very, very cool. And of course, he's got the white D right there. His kind of bony chest looks nice, and just overall, I mean, he does look dead. Now, taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, sculpt looks great, like the paintwork. I like how the gloves are a glossy red paint, which is very nice, very cool. Again, very nice, clean D on there. Always reminds me of Daredevil when I see that, which I thought it was Daredevil at first when I was a kid. I'm like, what's going on? It's before I realized there were two different comic book companies. Very cool. There's this little dead booty in the back right there. I would say probably one of the few things this figure is missing in articulation is the waist swivel like you would see in a Marvel Legends, but it's got the diaphragm joint at the top of the chest, but it's just, I don't know, it's not the same as a waist swivel to me. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, I like the glossy red paint that are on the boots. It's very, very different from the costume, and that's the way the costume is in the comics for most of them that I read with him in it. He's got kind of a darker red suit and the very bright boots. He was a circus-type character, and it kind of makes sense to be kind of gaudy, and, well, it works, and it looks really good in plastic form. For comparison, here we have Deadman with Deadman. Actually, it's living Deadman. Oh, what is going on here? This is actually the Deadman from, I believe this is Brightest Day, Green Lantern Brightest Day, where he actually comes alive for a short period of time, which I always thought was kind of cool. It was the reverse of the Black Lanterns, where they reanimate a corpse, and they took a corpse and brought him to life, and he had a white ring. Where is he at? Doo-doo. There he is. He's got the little white ring right there, which is pretty cool. I actually got this Deadman figure a while back at the flea market, also for $1. Now he's supposed to initially come with, I believe, the White Lantern, and then he's got an interchangeable head that looks like the traditional Deadman. But obviously they didn't have it. He just had the action figure sitting in the bin. This one's definitely smaller than this guy, but this one's a lot more articulated and I think better painted. So definitely kind of cool to see them both up on the shelf together, one alive and one not so alive. So is the DC Icons Deadman something that you want in your DC collection? Well, he's kind of an obscure-ish character. A lot of mainstream people aren't going to know who this character is. I like the character. I always have. He was kind of funny if he was written that way. He's also kind of dark if he's written that way. Kind of both. And I like him in the Justice League Dark. I always think he is a staple member in that comic book when it does get published. And if they ever make a live-action film, I definitely think he needs to be in there. So he's definitely cool. I love the articulation on the figure. The paint looks great. All around for $20, you can't go wrong. So there he is, Deadman from DC Icons for 31 horror toys in 31 days.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.